Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Allie. As you can tell from the title, this is a little bit of a different video for me, and you're probably thinking in your head, what the hell is going on right now? Just know that I am thinking the same thing. This is a very weird video for me to make just because I feel like one part of my brain says nobody cares about this, nobody's gonna watch this video, what is this video gonna do? And the other half of me says so many people can relate to this and nobody talks about it, so I guess I am just going to do this video. The reason that I have decided to sit down here today is because a couple weeks ago I posted on my Instagram story saying that I started sertraline or Zoloft, and if you don't know what that is, it is basically just like a very general antidepressant, anti-anxiety sort of medication. Mental health issues are different for everybody, so obviously this is a little bit of a touchy subject, so I'm just going to be talking about my experiences here and my journey, I guess you could say. In my story, I mentioned making a video, and so many people DM'd me and told me to talk about it, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to sort of tell my story, I guess. I feel like as a kid, I always had issues with self-esteem, probably because I was a fat, chubby, weird child, and in middle school I was definitely like the weird kid and it didn't bother me, but once I got to high school I was very insecure and a lot of things were happening in my family life with my parents that kind of definitely traumatized me. I started feeling like I had depression, you could say, when I was 14 years old. I started high school and I don't know, it was just so hard to get myself to do things, and I was just feeling so alone in my life and alone in my family life because of things that were going on. I definitely had a little bit of trauma weighing on me. I was very conscious of everything all the time, and that definitely stayed with me as I went on through high school. So when I was 15, I was having a lot of, not episodes, but I was having a lot of mental health struggles. I was alone all the time, and frankly, my mom was very concerned about me. So I went to the doctor. I ended up literally sobbing in the doctor's office because I'm a little bitch baby. After having basically a panic attack in the doctor's office, the doctor prescribed me Lexapro, which is another antidepressant. My mom didn't actually want me to take it because this was her rationale. What if me being so sad and alone and depressed was just a phase? And I, with very much doubt in my mind, said, okay, you're my mom, maybe you're right. And I fully respected what she said. I totally understand, and I feel like that's really important. Like, in terms of getting better, you have to want to get better and you have to want to put yourself out there, and that's definitely something that I've learned over the past 4 years of going through this. Years went on, I went through high school, my life ended up getting better, I made friends, I had a wonderful boyfriend, I moved to New York, I had everything I ever wanted. And I was still having these problems. I'm sure that you guys don't need me to go into detail because so many people experience like this kind of like depression and like feeling so alone and having so much anxiety, like that it's paralyzing, and so many people go through this. That's why I feel like I don't need to like go into detail and be like, oh, pity me, like I'm having panic attacks, I'm crying myself to sleep, like what? We all have those moments, but if it's persistent in your life and really making your day-to-day life that much worse, I feel like it's time to get the options and see really what's out there to help you. Over my journey of growing up and going through high school and my first 2 years of college, I have obviously changed so much. I have learned so many lessons in life. I always try to make myself better every day and try to strive to make my life the best that it can be. Flash forward to semi-recently, the past year of my life has been amazing, and I've been so happy and enjoying life so much more than I ever thought was possible, and I feel like that is definitely just a part of growing up. But when you also have these things like depression and like paralyzing anxiety weighing on you every day, it makes it hard to just live your life at times. And I feel like after a couple things that happened in the past year, my mom saw me go through some really bad panic attacks, I guess. She kind of saw the worst of what I was going through, and she suggested to me that it would be a good idea to finally try and get some help for this and go through some real therapy and maybe get on some medication. My mom really wanted me to not just get help, because I feel like that sounds kind of like, oh, you need to go to rehab, like you need to get help, but just get help in like my day-to-day life so that I can live my life to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? And my mom is amazing. She cares about me so much, and I'm so grateful for her, and I'm so grateful that like this has all happened. But let me tell you the story, sisters. My mom sent me the links to a couple different psychiatric institutions, I guess you could say. I picked one that I really liked. It happened to be the most expensive, which stresses me out, but my mom assured me that it's completely worth it because this is really what I need. And to make a long story short, I had my first appointment. I started a prescription of Zoloft. It's been a month now, and I actually feel really great. I'm really glad that I finally did take that step and kind of accept the help that medication brings to you, I guess you could say. I know a lot of people are like against all of that, but I feel like if you are really struggling with something, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to like live your life to your fullest potential, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for us to be sad all the time. Yeah, I have started feeling so much better. Like I feel like my mood is just elevated to a point where I don't react to things that would normally like ruin my day. Like I have said to myself that I haven't had a bad day for like weeks now, which is crazy because I feel like I would be crying every day, literally on normal days, like not even when I'm feeling, you know, the most depressed or the most sad. Like I really just have panic attacks a lot over every single little thing. I cannot help it. It is really something that I wish that I could change about myself, but I feel so much better on this medication. Like I feel like I am way less reactionary to little things that really like don't upset normal people. Like I have no fucking idea why I'm like this, but I also feel like I am in just a way better mood. I feel like a lot of the time I can come off as a bitch, and that's probably just because on the inside I'm feeling very insecure and I'm thinking about a lot of things, and so I just kind of come off as like meh. But truly, I love talking to people, I love socializing. It is just really hard for me because I have a lot of social anxiety building up inside of me, but I feel like I have been like a little bit better on Zoloft, on sertraline, and I know that it's only going to get better from here if this is working for me. I really hope that my mood stays regulated because I'm really enjoying this, and I just feel so blessed to be able to just feel like this. Like, I just feel normal, and it feels so good to just not be so on edge all the time, if that makes sense. Sounds like I'm out here doing Xanax, but I swear to God, it's not anything like that. Like, I don't even notice, like, it doesn't make you really feel anything. It's just kind of like the reflection at the end of the day when you're like, wow, today was kind of good. Like, sis, she snapped. Okay, this is turning into a really long video, but the moral of the story is that it is Mental Health Awareness Month, May, and I want all of you to know that if you are struggling something, it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to get help. It is okay to talk to people. It is okay to talk about your struggles. It is okay to feel the way that you do. Every day is a new day. There's always a chance to change your situation, and I just hope that if you are struggling with something, you will take the steps to better yourself because you truly deserve it. That is something that really took me a while to like realize, I guess you could say, and I'm kind of getting like choked up because obviously people who have, you know, I don't want to say mental illnesses because at the end of the day, I don't feel mentally ill. My depression and my anxiety is something that like I have to live with. It doesn't feel like an illness. It just feels like a little bit of a hurdle that I have to climb every day. Yeah, it just took me a while to realize that I'm allowed to ask for help and I am allowed to feel normal and I deserve it and I feel so great. I absolutely don't regret it. This is really scary to obviously come on the internet and just like start talking about your antidepressants. I really hope that the stigma behind mental illness kind of goes away because so many more people than the public realizes suffers with these things, and everybody is a person with their own struggles and their own hurdles that they have to jump over every day. So I just hope that we can all have more compassion for each other, and I love everybody and I hope everybody finds happiness. But yeah, I don't really know what the point of this video was, but I hope you enjoyed watching. My next video will definitely be something fashion related, but I feel like with this video on my channel, you guys can sort of understand a part of me that maybe you've never seen before, or maybe you've heard me mention. I know this video was kind of random on my channel, but I feel like posting this video is going to let me be fully myself, I guess. Maybe I'll update you guys on my Zoloft journey. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and follow me on Instagram because it's popping off.
It's gonna be a